Why am I always hungry? It's a question as old as time, and the times are rarely convenient when we get that urge to eat, leaving us to make some bad food choices. So here to help us make better ones is Dr. Armand Shayesta. He is the founder of Fit for Life Nutrition and Weight Loss Clinic. So good to see you again, doctor.
Good morning, Robin.
All right, so this is the thing. I'm sure there's a long list, but what are some of the top reasons why we're always hungry, it seems?
Robin, top reason is blood sugar level. Anytime our blood sugar drops, our brain senses that and sends the hunger signals. Other one is hormone related, depends on what you eat. For example, if I'm hungry, I'm grabbing a donut.
Right.
Well, initially that sugar affects our pleasure center, actually makes us feel good, release dopamine. But that's just short-lived, because as soon as sugar goes up, body produces insulin. What the insulin does, draws the sugar from the blood, turns it to fat and stores it. But if you look at the graph over here on the left side, sugar goes up, you feel good, then insulin kicks in too much, so blood sugar, instead of coming and stabilizing, actually keeps it's a basic cause of sugar crash.
Right, you
your
get
blood
that
sugar
crash
at
feeling.
3 o'clock,
Yeah.
correct. Your blood sugar dropping, you're hungry, tired, irritable, all these, and you're craving for another donuts. No problem, you eat one, and sugar goes up and crashes again. So as long as that sugar is zigzagging up and down, you're going to be hungry all the time. One of the best things by changing nutrition, we can actually control release of insulin. So you can see on the right side, we can actually in a matter of 5-6 days, completely stabilize the sugar. So all the instead of sugar going too high or too low, because when it's too high, body makes fat. When it's too low, body says you're starving, go eat. We can beautifully stabilize that.
And I've heard things like maybe eating an apple, which gives you kind of that sweetness, but yet is a healthier option, is always good because it does release it maybe a little bit slower like
Absolutely,
that, right?
Yes, because donuts, pure sugar and simple carbohydrate. The faster the sugar spikes, more insulin you release, more insulin you have, a deeper dive you're going to take.
Okay.
You're absolutely right. And also apple some fiber, so it stabilizes your sugar better. Now you can see the sugar rush, you feel wonderful, insulin kicks in, boom, sugar crash, and then you have no energy, you want more food. Another one is emotional eating. We don't always eat because we're hungry, we eat because of the pleasure. It's called hedonic eating, Robin. So look at it, when the person eats a donut or cookie or candy, this is the MRI image of these patients after they eating their sweets. All these orange color release of the dopamine pleasure hormone. So if something gives you pleasure, most likely you're going to repeat that behavior.
Right, you want that feeling back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another one is sleep deprivation. Millions of people suffer from sleep deprivation. When you have sleep deprived, changes your hormone, literally increases the ghrelin. Ghrelin is a hunger hormone released from stomach, tells our brain you're hungry, but at the same time reduces leptin. Leptin is a hormone tells us stop eating, so it decreases appetite. So when you're sleep deprived, your hunger signals are going up and satiety signals going down, and that's why people end up eating. And most of the time when the sugar is low, people grab wrong food, something more sweet or starchy stuff. Other one is actually satiety index. This is incredible. Robin, when I eat, say, for example, bag of chips, quantity is very small, but a lot of calories.
Sure.
Or when you eat some vegetables or salad, volume is too much, but a little calorie. But why is it important? Because human stomach does not sense calorie. It's sensing the volume. So when you have a creating volume that stimulates the nerve in the wall of the stomach, it's called those stretch receptors, and tell the brain we have enough food, stop eating. So it's incredible that by changing nutrition, we can actually control that it stabilizes, because now we regulate the sugar, literally less than 5-6 days. And also by pulling the insulin down, entirely your sugar is going plateauing up and down, but not too high and not too low, and just completely eliminates entire hunger signals.
So in less than a week, really, you can make a personalized diet plan, something that people can stick with, and it's easy for them to handle, and they will see a huge difference.
Absolutely, because what we do by creating a proper food, a lot of protein, cutting down sugar, proper snacking during the day, the key is this: stabilize sugar so you don't force the body to release that much of insulin. Insulin is a troublemaker. Insulin, one side, increases body fat, other side crushes your sugar. You're continuously dependent on it. And the bad news, more you eat, worse it gets. That's why more sugar you eat, worse it gets. That's why by stabilizing the sugar, we can eliminate that and actually help them significantly lose weight.
Okay, and yeah, be hungry no more. It has a lot of benefits to it. So Dr. Shayesta can do something for you at the Fit for Life Nutrition and Weight Loss Clinic. You can get a free consultation there in Dublin. So just visit the website on screen. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.